Hello and welcome back to Nasty Nate, Plant Exterminator and the Farm of Doom. And I'm over here at the behind the well, which is with those creek bananas that are behind the well over here. And the row on each side of the little creek are the ones we planted first. And so I'm taking a look at those. I had this little heart of mine that had popped up. I did that video where it was the first one had come out. It looks like there are several more now, but I came to the back here, and it's definitely not the dry season. These weeds are dead because I had to break down and do the weed spray. We were weeding with machetes, and we just fell behind on the weeding, so I had to get caught up on it. It was causing some issues where they were just getting too big, and it could lead to some fungal issues and just falling far behind and not getting other things that needed to be done accomplished. And I don't like it. Definitely affected, especially the smaller bananas. I can see where some of these had gotten hit with the weed spray, but this one had gotten hit. I'm actually going to do a separate video on that later. We killed about 200 on the backside, and probably hindered another 200 more. Killed a couple back here and on the other side. But as far as the creek bananas, they're doing great as far as those. There's a big bunch right there. I came back here before we had the two or the one, and then I saw another heart. I don't know if the other heart had popped when I made that video. And I'm actually starting at the back here. I'm gonna make my way forward and see if we can find some more hearts, because the hearts have become big bunches of bananas. Maybe a little bouncy here. I'll stop in a second, but okay. So there's another, that's a new one over there. That one's popped out. It's going to be that looks like a large heart there. There's Cielo. She came down to check out the behind the well creek bananas with me.
But we have some big over here, and you're digging because of bungee top.
So yep, it looks like this one was dug out as a bunchy top, but there were some suckers that got left behind. So I need to take a look at these and see if they are. But then again, we sprayed with the weed spray. I'll have to take a look and see. They're still a little young. I need another leaf to come up to tell for sure if it's bunchy top. But there is another banana bunch over there that looks like a medium size heart. But it's good to see these hearts are coming out. But wow, it looks a lot different with the weed spray. Not a big fan of weed spray, but definitely got the job done. That's a large bunch there, and another medium large. Right, that was the first one right here. It was like this little heart of mine video. In fact, it's already got like this. So then this one, when it gets harvested, it's already got a teenager coming behind it to be the adult. And then it'll have look like a baby sucker here. I could potentially take this sucker and plant it somewhere else. I'm making my way up. I see a big heart over here. This is a jumbo. It's a giant banana heart. It looks like a 35 kilo bunch to me. We'll see how that one turns out. But that's actually the first banana from behind the well over here, which then goes up to pumps up to the house, which we're still getting that system squared away, but it's good to be able to at least turn it on. I need either a pressure tank or a tank up there to do a gravity feed, but we're working on that. So this area does look, with the weed spray, it looks quite a bit different. Did some damage with that weed spray. We actually cut back the weed spray. I'm using less of it, the amount, the concentration, and what else did I do with it? Oh, and the way it's being done, it's just going to be it's a faster pass, and which is also going to save on the weed spray, which would be good too, because that's a big cost. So we've reduced the concentration, and we've changed the way it's going to be applied. Just make it faster. Just one pass up the side, one pass down. We're not doing a bunch of spraying or all around. And I'm not even worried about the in between the rows, but it still gets quite a bit of that, even with the one pass down each side. So just need these bananas to start sprouting up in some other areas. It's great that we got some big bunches coming up from the creek bananas, and I'll keep you guys updated as we get closer to harvesting. Oh, speaking of, we got this corn. What is it? January 17th. We've got some corn right here coming up. We'll be harvesting that and start turning brown. Still a little green, but man, we've had so much rain, which is kind of not so good. We kind of want it to be a little dry when we go to harvest that, but we've got that coming up here at the end of January, first week of February. So that's another thing we'll be harvesting. But I'm really, so that'll be nice to have a little something from that. But it's mainly the bananas. So I'll go ahead and enter there. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.